Chaos seems to be my constant companion lately. Just a little personal chaos that I need to share with you. I really like to go to the theater, but now I have to order those tickets online, and they start this timer. And just when I'm trying to figure out what partially obstructed view means, the timer says you have 9 seconds left. I have got to spend $379 for 3 tickets in 9 seconds. Just when I look to see that they're all together, my virtual cart empties. I've missed a lot of good plays lately. Then I want to call about a bill, and I can't figure it out. It's like push 1, push 2 for this. None of the things seem to fit. By the time they get to push 8, I don't know which one was closest to what I wanted. If I succeed, I get someone in India that I can't understand. I guess it's easier just to pay my bills. I called a company to clean my area rugs, and it said $69.50 for 2 rugs. Okay. They come, $69.50 is just a dispatch call. If you want water and cleaner and spray, it ended up costing like $195 plus a tip. The rugs were not worth that much. My neighbor told me recently that I had FOMO. And I said, whew, I didn't know that. And I went home to call the doctor. Fear of missing out? Who the heck makes up these things, and where are the cliff notes? LOL. I don't know if it's laugh out loud or lots of love. I don't know whether to be happy or be insulted half of the time. I have a friend, a younger friend, who is transgender. And she's in the process of transitioning FTM. See how I'm learning? And not long ago, when she started the testosterone injections, she told me to start referring to her as he. So just that fast, my girlfriend turned into my boyfriend. And I said, no problem, because, you know, I have to try to act cool. But it really was a problem. I keep messing up. All those years of calling her she, and now she's saying that I'm not nearly as much fun as I used to be. And it's all because I'm so reserved, because I'm afraid of messing up the pronoun. But the worst part was, she told me that she was going to send me a picture of her new Packer. And I thought it was luggage. And when I opened that picture and saw a man's penis, I hyperventilated. They're very realistic looking, and I didn't know what to say. I said, I hope it stays up. I hope it brings you lots of happiness. Last week, one of my neighbors, hey, a lot happened last week, said to me that she was going to have a baby. And I said, oh, and just trying to make conversation, I asked her about names and genders. And she said, oh, Diane, don't you know? You give babies gender-neutral names now. She said, like Harper or Sam or Jordan, and because the baby should get to choose its own gender. And I had just gone to my first gender reveal party. How did they get outdated so fast? I was in Raleigh, and my daughter took me to her office, and I really needed to use the bathroom. And I went, and the sign said, gender neutral. I backed up. I did not know if there were going to be like urinals and naked men. I had no idea. I've never been neutral about anything. My kidneys almost exploded on the way home. My daughter also told me that if you're not sure about someone's gender, you should just ask them, what pronoun do you prefer? So finally, I got up the nerve to ask my doctor's secretary. I'm not even sure that's a good word anymore. And she said very definitively, I prefer to be called they. Now, I really had to wrestle with my grammatical fastidiousness. I won't even give up caps on Facebook. But I rehearsed that, and I could imagine having this conversation with my husband about, they gave me this form to fill out. Well, who's they? The secretary. Well, the secretary and who else? Who's on first? I need an assistant. I've tried to use Siri, but I think she's confused too.